What about you? What do both genders need to do to improve the landscape?
Accountability and being one with thyself and communication.
Yeah, but how would we actually go about, that all sounds great on paper, but how would we actually implement these things that you're talking about?
That's where the individual wants to have that willpower to change themselves. So if a man or a female understands that, like she said, you need to shut the fuck up and you need to listen to your man, like that's where you have to really deep root yourself with why you don't shut the fuck up. Why do you feel like you can't? You always have to.
So we need to tell women to shut up now? Is what you think?
Well, I think in more a graceful way, like just submissive. That submission. You know, so instead of saying shut the fuck up,
women need to learn how to be quiet. And then what about men? What do they need to
do? Put accountability too for women, and both for accountability for a man, and understanding definition of his role. So the leader, like, you know what a protector is, what a man is, not what a woman's gonna tell you what a man's supposed to do, provide. No, yours.
Okay.
There's other aspects to it that I feel like a lot of men don't understand. So that kind of goes with them having.
So men need to be accountable for being a leader and being a protector, and then women need to be quiet and take accountability. Do you think women in general take accountability?
No, I don't.
Why not?
It's hard.
Yeah, you struggled with it earlier.
Why don't women?
Well, I'm talking about you. Yeah.
I know you talking about we don't like to
I don't
be
know.
wrong.
I feel like it's just we don't like to be wrong. It's just like, you know, people. It's just like with mothers. Like you always go to your mom for the answers, and I feel like once you feel wrong or you can't hold the weight. To me, in this generation, you can't hold the weight of a man. It's kind of hard to swallow that pill to say, yeah, I was.
Did you grow up with your dad?
No.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, shit.
No, I didn't.
I was gonna
That's
ask
another
you,
problem.
Yeah.
And I was about to say deep rooted. You have to understand where your root comes from. You can't just say social media or this day and age. Like it comes from somewhere. So you have to have that will individually to know where it comes from to change that. Because when you change within yourself, internally, externally, you will act that way.
So you went to your mom to get advice a lot of times.
No.
I mean, because she was. Well, you said you would go to your mom, right?
No, in the household, you would go to your mother.
Yeah,
most. Like even if they were like, "Oh, ask your mother," you know what I mean? You're always going to go to the mom because even though the man is the head of the household, the mom is still the glue. She is still home. The man creates the tone, and the woman nurtures the atmosphere. So you're gonna go to your mom.
Okay.
So when it comes to when the woman doesn't really have it all, sometimes it's hard for us to say, yeah, we don't know. Or
I think dads typically give better advice than moms.
That's what I was just about to say. We should have went to some sort of father figure.
Well, she didn't have them. So it's different.
It's true.
Yeah.
But what better role to understand than him? You know, he's the dad. He knows what time it is.
Well, I think if you have, it depends on the advice. Like you can definitely go to your dad for certain advice. Unfortunately, I didn't have that luxury, but
I know.
Sometimes you still go to the mom to like kind of co-sign what dad says, you know? And I think like that's what I've seen around, and that's what's kind of on TV. Like you kind of had to co-sign with each parent. So to your question, I feel like women just don't like being wrong.
Okay.
And we wanna always be that strong person, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about you? What do you think the genders need to do to improve the dating landscape?
I feel like the same. You know, the men need to take that accountability to be the leaders, to make me want to be submissive to you. Like, okay, like you are in charge, you know, like, you know what you're doing. And I feel safe enough to, again, turn off my brain because I know that you know what you're doing. And I could just be like, okay, we're going to be fine.
Do you think modern women are worthy, though, of being led by a strong masculine man?
I think they can be, as long as they know what they're doing. Again, you know, some women, I can't speak for all women, but what I can say is that I'm 100% positive that there are many women who can, you know, as long as they're being led.
But
and
in general,
they feel safe.
Do you think modern women deserve the leadership and protecting and provisioning of a traditional man? Because, I mean, you can make the argument that if you go back 50, 60, 70 years, right, like, women back then, right, they kind of were cut from a different cloth. You know, they pretty much came ready to go as far as like being submissive, being dutiful, understanding what a woman's roles were. They typically weren't hoes. They didn't have Instagram. They didn't, get flued out by a bunch of guys. They didn't have a bunch of guys in their DMs. like women weren't the way that they are now, right? So, and I look at it like guys have to work 10 times harder for women that are 10 times more ran through, 10 times less submissive, 10 times less dutiful, 10 times less submissive.
Well, I guess that's like in the internet's fault, right? Social media, like,
I mean, to a degree,
it's definitely a big issue in today's society.
Because you're saying you want men to go back to being, traditional and provisioning
but
and protecting.
not like centuries
modern day
ago.
women,
Like,
but are women worthy of that? Is my question. Are modern day women worthy of that?
I think they can be. I really do.
Can be, but are they?
But are they?
Not all of them, no. But there are many who are.
Because it used to be a good deal for a guy. You would come in, you'd get a girl. She was a virgin. She hadn't been touched by another man. She wasn't corrupted by social media. She wasn't corrupted by other men. She had a father that taught her right and wrong. She had a mother that taught her how to be submissive and be a lady. And it was a pretty good deal for you when you got married back then. But now,
that's the thing. A lot of women don't have father figures, right? It's a lot of women who don't. So it's like that goes back centuries.
Yeah.
So it's like if you don't have that.
But what I'm asking you is this. But hold on.
How
I'm asking
do you
this.
know?
That's fine.
You know
but
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying is that from the male perspective, you're still paying full price, though. You're giving her a marriage. You're giving her a wedding. You're giving her the security of of a relationship and a marriage. But you're not necessarily getting back a virgin. Is it a good deal for you as a man?
Well, she needs to be a virgin for it to be a good deal for you?
I mean, that's a component. That's what it used to be.
Yes, but
Centuries.
it's like it's a new time. Like being a virgin is like
okay, it's
kind
a new
of
time.
a reach.
We split the bills, nigga.
Used car.
It's a new time.
Actually,
I don't believe in that shit.
Yeah, so like that's what I'm trying to say. It's like women want a traditional guy that's gonna have all these conservative values, right? But what I'm asking is, what does that guy get back in exchange? A woman that was a hoe in her past, or maybe had a hot girl summer, and decided to do things, and then she picks and chooses when she wants to be a lady, shows her body all over the internet, and he's paying full price for something that's been used by other guys for free. Is that a good deal, though?
What's a good deal for him?
I mean,
just told you.
Yeah, I just explained it.
Mary Magdalene
He's
was
saying-
a hoe, okay, in the Old Testament.
He's saying like she needs to be a virgin.
No, I'm sorry. I mean,
She needs to be this.
No.
virgins.
So what? Hold on.
No.
So wait. So
I'm not
what
saying,
if?
what I'm saying is this. Hold on, ladies.
Okay.
one at a time.
You gave me what men should do, which I agree with, by the way. Be protectors,
Love
providers,
that.
provisioners, etc. I agree.
I'm glad you said that.
But what is he getting in exchange? Is he getting a mirror image back on the female side? He's not.
No, but can I finish now? So I feel like
Merch.
what?
Don't worry, continue on. We have a shirt that says I feel like. Continue.
Okay. I feel like if he really loves that woman, and let's say, okay, this is a woman who didn't have a father figure, whatever, like she's having a little bit of difficulty in like those areas. Like if you really love her enough, you can like mold her into being that woman for you, because I feel like a lot of women are worth it. They just need a little bit of the extra, that like little extra push, like a little extra help, maybe, like, because they don't
What's
know,
easier
right?
to mold? A girl that has a lot of sexual experience or a girl has no sexual experience?
Mold in what way?
To become the best girlfriend and or wife for you.
I think it doesn't matter.
What?
I think it doesn't matter.
You were doing so good. So good.
Hold on. If it doesn't matter, hold on. You said it doesn't matter?
Because I said what? Okay, I said if the girl is someone that the man really truly loves with everything in him, like she could be whatever he wants her to be.
Okay, but what I'm asking you is,
mold her.
if you have a girl that has 5 bodies versus 50 bodies, who do you think is going to be easier to mold into a good girlfriend or wife?
Of course, obviously the 5 bodies.
Okay, so body count
100%.
does matter then, which contradicts what you said a second ago.
It does matter, but it's like everybody like makes mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't have guidance, as I said.
Right,
So it's like
Matana.
you're not gonna hold
That sucks though, but I mean,
them to that.
Mistake.
Not everyone has the guidance that we need.
All right, what if a guy that you were seeing, let's say hypothetically speaking, the guy that you've been with for 6 years, or maybe another guy that you might have been seeing, what if you found out that he did gay porn when he was in college?
forgive him.
Oh, hell no.
Well, hey, he just made a mistake, man.
It was a mistake,
He made a
man.
mistake, man. He didn't know. He didn't have a dad.
Okay, but that is like, you don't know if you like vagina or if you like penis. That's a bit much.
he didn't
I
know.
know I
I mean,
like
he didn't know.
penis.
Oh. He
I
tried.
know I don't like vagina. You're not going to catch me sexing off a girl.
Interesting. Now
That's
his past
weird.
history matters.
Oh.
That's weird though. No, but you said gay stuff. Like, okay, like you like men. You don't like me. You like men. So go be with men. I'm not gonna go. You're not gonna see me with a girl from 3 years ago.
But he learned from his
On
mistakes.
porn.
He learned from his mistake.
Yeah,
But
he
that-
was
Tried
once confused. Now he's straight.
Yeah.
No, there's no such thing. If you want to take a
His past,
dick
though.
and you are a man, you like
No.
dick.
His
You don't
past,
like
no.
pussy. There's
But
no
his
way in
past is
hell
past,
you are
though.
not bisexual. You want
His
dick.
past is his past.
He changed his
No,
mind, bro.
finished.
you
His
can't
mind.
change your mind about dick.
You know what? I'm really glad that you feel so strongly about
You
this.
either like dick or you don't.
No, good, good.
I
You
like
either
men.
wife up hoes or you don't.
No, but that you cannot compare that. That's
It's
a
still dick.
crazy
It is still dick,
comparison.
though. What did you say?
No, that's a crazy comparison.
either
You
wife
cannot
or
you cannot be a man and be like, I'm confused. I
All right.
like dick. Oh,
Okay,
now I
look,
like
look,
pussy.
Let me ask you something.
What the hell?
Let's
Oh, hell
use
no.
get out of your emotions for 2 seconds. Are men and women
I'm
the
not a-
same?
No.
No.
We're different, right?
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, since we're different and we view the world differently, we have different rules and regulations on how we see the opposite gender. So like, you would never accept a guy that did some homosexual stuff in the past. That's true. That's fair. A lot of women wouldn't. A lot of guys are not going to want a girl who
Men
used to be a hoe in
would.
the
You know
past.
why? Because they're too horny.
No.
No, it's fuck.
To fuck. To have sex with is one thing, but to commit and take seriously is another thing.
Mm-hmm.
So just like you wouldn't want a guy that had a homosexual past, a lot of guys wouldn't want a girl that had a, ran through past.
Yes, but what I'm trying to explain to you is it's not
I'm
the
giving
same.
you a functional equivalent.
It's not.
It is.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Why not?
I'm 20. I just turned 24.
That same level that you were like, yo, this guy had a gay past, I'm not into that. That's how men feel about girls that used to be hoes when it comes to commitment.
No.
I think
How are you going to...
he's
It's not okay. I'm sorry, but that's not equivalent.
It is.
If a man likes dick, he's gay, and he will always
No,
be gay.
but you
You're
learn from
harping
it.
on the.
If a woman
part.
likes vagina, she likes vagina. She's not gonna like she might like both, but like
but
if you're
I think
no.
what he's saying is like on the spectrum of you looking at the severity of a
Thank
man
you.
being
Thank
with
you.
a guy.
Someone has common
it's
sense.
like
They already.
whoa, and then when they look at you
okay.
of having a multiple men, it's like yeah, no, it's like that's a red flag. That's a deal breaker. Absolutely not.
See, and that's why women can't lead. You lack critical thinking skills.
I don't.
Stupid. Just proved it
Hey.
with that exercise just now. That a lot of women lack critical thinking skills. I just gave you an example. I gave you a functional equivalent, yet you failed
Yo,
to
I
see
just
she
it.
got emotional about the dick part.
Yeah. You got
Couldn't get
emotional.
past that part.
That's weird. What the hell?
It is weird.
Yeah, of
but
course.
it's equivalent
So
for a
like
man.
no, it's weird.
Yeah, of course.
I don't care. It's weird as hell.
Yeah, you don't care. Fuck it.
This is why women should be in leadership roles. Okay.
I never said I wanted. I never said I wanted to be a leader.
All right. So